in, just staring ominously at my monitor, going, "The fuck."
That's kind of the reaction we're going for now. What the fuck, indeed. Now, I gave you the 3-minute 15 version, Final Freak. But by the way, I'll talk about it in a minute. But the version not the virgin. She probably is a virgin. The version we're gonna watch is the 11-minute 10-second version.
God, we're gonna go for longer. No.
Now, just to give a little background, everyone here, I found this channel on YouTube completely by accident. It's the fuck was that out there? It was a fucking mistake. All right. And let me just give you a little bit of background here. This woman is out of her mind. I thought at first she was acting, pretending. She was reading off a list and trying to be wacky, funny, haha, whatever. She has over 400 videos of doing this exact same shit over and over again. Her account has existed for less than a year, and she's got over 400 videos doing this stuff. The woman's out of her fucking mind. I think it's pretty clear at this point. She's fucking nuts. So, without further ado, I present to you the first video I saw of this woman. It's entitled, Jesuits Pursuing Hugh Jackman and Gail Schuler's Mother. And I really hope you enjoy this one.
Hi, this is Gail Schuler, and I am making a plea to the world right now that we could find a scientist to help us. My mother is in Jesuit territory. She is in North Korea. She has been held hostage by the Jesuits. The Jesuits have been using their switch-out technology on her, where they are able to switch her out with her evil clone, because my mother, up until very recently, was not a born-again Christian. About 7 p.m. today on December 1st, 2011, Hugh Jackman tried to go in there to rescue my mother, who was teleported into Jesuit territory. My mother and Hugh Jackman are currently within the confines of one of the most strong Jesuit military bases with a very strong shield. And right now, we can't retake Hugh Jackman and my mother out of this Jesuit military base, because there's a very strong shield over the Jesuit base, and Hugh Jackman has been running for the past hour with my mother over his shoulder.
Type of shield.
What happened?
You hear it later.
Hugh and yesterday, my real mother took me to a condominium to try to show it to me. She was going to buy it for me and let me rent it for a very reasonable price for her, and actually the men on my marriage list were part of that. And
the marriage list. Oh, I have to show you the marriage list.
Hold on a minute.
I have to show you the marriage list.
What happened was that Hugh right in the middle of...
She looking into a mirror while she's doing
this?
She wrote this out to read it because she's actually concerned that this happened.
And the Jesuits transported her into one of their very secure military bases, and I believe this base is located in North Korea. I just spoke with Judge Terrance Jenkins through Skype, and he gave me some intelligence information. And when she was in there, Hugh Jackman went in there to rescue her, and he encouraged her to pray the sinner's prayer.
Oh, it gets worse, guys.
If a person's a born-again Christian, they can't be switched out, and I've been encouraging my mother to drop her pride, so that when she prays the sinner's prayer, her prayer will go through and she will become a born-again Christian. Hugh Jackman encouraged her to drop her pride so that she would become a born-again Christian, and I believe she did say the prayer and became a born-again Christian. And the Jesuits are very nervous about this, and they immediately tried to switch her out with her evil clone. And what happened is that evil clone came in there and started scratching at my mother and getting very violent, and Hugh Jackman had punched her, the evil clone, very hard in the face and killed her, and then he had to punch a hole in the wall, because right after that the Jesuits sent in their military to try to get my mother and Hugh Jackman. And Hugh Jackman punched a huge hole in the wall and took my mother out, and he's running because the Jesuit soldiers are going after him right now.
He's augmented. Hugh Jackman is augmented.
With my mother, and he's somewhere in North Korea. And he's running with my mother on his back, and He saved my mother's life from her evil clone who tried to kill her. The clone is dead. We had to kill the clone in order to save my mother. Hugh had to punch her head out. He felt bad about this, but he had no choice. She was going to kill my mother.
Punch her head out.
Right now, Hugh and my mother are in the North Korea area, and King Kim Jong-il is cooperating with us, and he hates the Jesuits. So this is not North Korea. The Jesuits are in North Korea right now, but King Jong-il is cooperating with us along with the German military and the Russian military. And we're all launching a joint effort together to try to rescue Hugh Jackman and my mother, who are right now in Jesuit territory, inside a Jesuit military base with a very strong shield, so we can't teleport them out of there. And I'm asking if there are any scientists out there. The way the shield works is it takes water out of the atmosphere, and it's like a water shield, and we can't seem to break it. It takes water out of the atmosphere, and then it causes the water to form like a dome over the military area, and we can't break through the shield to teleport Hugh and my mother out of Jesuit territory. If there's any scientist out there that can figure out maybe how to break up the H2O molecule, maybe using a hydrogen bomb or something, so we can break the shield.
She is a hydrogen bomb.
Hugh Jackman out of this military, one of the best Jesuit military bases on Earth. They've got my mother there. If we can rescue them out of there, we will offer you $1 billion reward. If you have any information on how to break this shield so that we can rescue Hugh Jackman and my mother that are inside Jesuit territory right now, inside one of their strongest military bases, you will get $1 billion reward. Contact Judge Terry Jenkins at yahoo.com. That's JUDGETTERRYJENKINS at yahoo.com. You could also try Gerard Butler, MD, GERARDBUTLER, MD. Never mind. What I'm going to do right now is just let's just do Judge Terry Jenkins at yahoo.com. And if you have any information, all of the men on my marriage list are working hard on this. Matthew McConaughey is part of the rescue operation. He's flying drone airplanes right now into North Korea and trying to drop fighting robots, which Hugh Jackman designed to help us in fighting these Jesuits. Judge Terrance Jenkins has been calling me on Skype to give me intelligence information to help us rescue my mother. Brent and Vladimir have just gone in with a supersonic jet to try to get into North Korean territory to try to rescue Hugh Jackman and my mother. And the North Korean leader Kim Jong-il, we are very impressed with him. He's really working with us, and he plans on joining our Church of Gail, and information on that is at churchofgail.com. I also request prayers for all Bible-believing Christians everywhere, that my mother will come to us and that Hugh Jackman will come to us safe from harm. Hugh Jackman, like I said, he's running with my mother over his shoulder right now, and he saved her life, but he's in Jesuit territory. And we can't break through their shield to teleport them out of this area. We know where they are located. We have a lock on their position, but because of the shield, we can't get them out of this Jesuit military installation. Like I said, the Russian military, the German military, and the Korean military were all in a joint effort right now to try to rescue my mother. The Jesuits got my mother using transporter technology yesterday. They switched. The way transporter technology works is that
transporter?
A person could be standing in one spot and they can switch you out with the clone in a split second, so that right within the confines of your body, your evil clone will land right where your body is, and the body will transport off to another location where the evil clone was, or wherever the Jesuits want to send them. And because my mother was not a born-again Christian yesterday, they were able to switch her out with her evil clone, and they were able to transport her over into Jesuit territory while I dealt with the evil clone. It was really funny. My mother was right in the middle
Wait,
of
this
showing
is
me
all
this condo,
happening
and she
one
had to
day?
go into the screen porch to cough. And I believe that's when the switch out occurred, right there in the screen porch. And then when she came back, it was like she was a different person. It was like my mother's body, but a different person. And that's when the switch out happened. And they kidnapped my mother once they switched her out. They can't do it with me because I'm a born again Christian, but they did it with Brent Spiner at the Quebec trial, and they can even do partial switch outs. You could be standing in one location and they can switch just the bottom half of your body with the evil clone, and whereas the top half would be the real person. And that's what they did with Brent. That's why he ended up having sex with Lauren McBride in the bathroom. Because the clone wanted to have sex with Lauren McBride in the bathroom. So please pray for us. My mother is in dangerous Jesuit territory. Hugh Jackman is with her. We need to break their shield. Maybe a hydrogen bomb. Any scientist out there, just contact Judge Terry Jenkins, JudgeTerryJenkins @yahoo.com. If you have any, we will give you $1 billion reward if you can help us find a way to break the Jesuit shield. We want our nanotechnology research team to also work on this. We have a nanotechnology research team. See if you can come up with a way to break the Jesuit shield so we can rescue Hugh Jackman and my mother that are inside Jesuit territory. They are in the advanced military complex that the Jesuits have, and apparently it has really good shields. It uses some sort of technology that uses water, a water shield that we can't seem to break through right now.
She just doesn't end?
No. It's repeating itself
all of the men on
now.
my marriage list.
We've only got like 30
especially
seconds
the ones
left.
up at the top: Gerard Butler, Matthew McConaughey, Brent Spiner, Vladimir Putin. We're all working. Hugh Jackman. We're all working to rescue my mother. Please, if anybody out there, any scientist can help us, contact Judge Terry Jenkins @yahoo.com, and the rest of the world, pray. God can help us defeat these Jesuits. Pray for my mother. I believe she's now a born-again Christian. Now we just ask that we can get her and Hugh Jackman back safely to us.
This technically happened all in one day, by the way. Because she said yesterday she wasn't a born-again Christian. That's when they replaced her.
They replaced her when she wasn't the born-again Christian.
But they might have replaced just her bottom half and the top half later on.
Well, it goes on. Hugh Jackman and robots save Gail.
Yes,
Yeah, I have to check this out. This is created at OneTrueMedia.com, by the way.
I just want to report some good news. We've been getting a lot of scientists that have responded to the last video I made about how to break the Jesuit shield. We were able to break it enough that we were able to transport Jackman and my mother out of the Jesuit military compound. We had a tough battle though. Some of the robots
can't hear her.
that Jackman created was fighting a 2 billion people Jesuit army. And we were greatly outnumbered, but one robot killed about 200,000 or 300,000 Jesuits. And that robot is going to be given the Medal of Honor by Barack Obama. But what happened was, while they were starting to shoot at my mother and Gerard Butler was there too, and Gerard Butler went down and started praying because we were greatly outnumbered. The Jesuits had their guns aimed at us, and then this brave robot took on it started shooting fire out at the Jesuits, and it killed about 300,000 Jesuits. It was a robot that we've designed robots to help.
She's got to be trolling, right?
And it's going to be getting
I
the
believe
Medal
she
of Honor.
believes this.
Durant Jenkins told me that. So, but I want to let you all know that
No,
my
this
mother is
can't
safe,
be real.
and she and all the men on my marriage list, that's...
I like to see your mother come in on the
Jenkins,
side going,
Gerard
"Hi."
Butler,
Hello.
Matthew McConaughey, Brent Spiner, Vladimir Putin. They're going up to a McDonald's at the International Space Station, which is manned by the Russians
It's
right
wonderful.
now.
The McDonald's at the
And
International
celebrating
Space
because my mother and Hugh
Station.
Jackman are safe. And it's partly because I made this video, and a German scientist called and gave us information to help us break that Jesuit shield. Thank you so much for doing that. And we want to thank Kim Jong-il because we launched a nuclear, once we got Hugh Jackman and my mother out of that Jesuit military base, we launched a nuclear bomb. We nuked. Kim Jong-il gave us permission to drop a nuclear bomb on North Korean territory.
You launched a nuke on North Korea?
I just want to let the world know
Killed all
that my
Jesuits.
mother is safe. And thank you for your awesome...
Wait, why did we nuke the Jesuits?
We got Gerard... Terrence Jenkins told me we got tons of response to the video that I made. My mother's safe, and they're taking her to a McDonald's because she hasn't eaten in a while. And that robot took on about 300,000 Jesuits and killed them. It was taking fire from them. It was a very brave robot. It's going to be getting the Medal of Honor from Barack Obama. So I just want to let you know they're safe. Thank you for all you scientists out there that responded so quickly. And we really appreciate it because my mother is safe. She will be teleported back to my house after she gets her meal. Thank you for all those who responded to the last video I made about my mother. And they're all safe now, and we nuked that Jesuit military base.
This exists.
This exists, guys. This exists. Now, there is some debate whether she is trolling or not.
She's out of her mind no matter what.
Here's the problem. We've heard about the marriage list, right? She said guys on her marriage list. Well, see, the thing is, she's got a marriage list, and it's on YouTube. And I don't know if I want to watch the video.
God, you know you have to.
It's 2 videos long, and they're both 8 minutes long.
God.
I don't know if I actually want to do that. Like, this just seems... What did the Jesuits do to this woman?
I have no idea. Wait, she's dancing around in bikini in this one. Oh, God.
Oh, she is? Oh, God. I have to watch it. We have to watch it. All right, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
I'm Gail Court-Schuler Gabriel Chana, and I want to discuss the men on my marriage list. I wrote this on January 20th, 2011, and I want to discuss it in a video.
She has a website, churchofgail.com.
When two minds communicate via computer satellite technology from one brain to another, and they can make love this way as well. They talk to each other and nurture each other while their bodies go through the sexual motions together. The computer automatically translates languages so that
I don't know
one
which
lover
video
is a
you're
Russian
on.
speaker and the other an English
No,
speaker.
it's not a video I'm
The
on.
thoughts will be communicated in
This
the language
exists.
best understood by the recipient. So let's say Vladimir Putin is thinking his thoughts in Russian and speaking to me in Russian in his mind. I will receive those thoughts in the language I best
I almost shut off
understand,
my monitor.
English. And then when I respond to him with my thoughts in English, he will receive my thoughts in the language he best understands, Russian. Vladimir Putin introduced me to this form of lovemaking in the spring of 2003. And Vladimir and I have been communicating and making love this way ever since.
For her and Vladimir Putin getting it on?
Possible to build a loving and permanent relationship using this method of communication. Because that's exactly what's happened to Vladimir and myself. When I tried to act like I never had a relationship with Vladimir like this, and we did have a
You have to show
relationship
the
like this
website
from
after this.
2003 and onward.
I'm kind of afraid what she's going to show me.
Clinical depression. This was around 2007, 2008. I will continue to have my relationship with Vladimir using this method. And if I can
Neil, look, guys, I know she's reading off a script. She's either reading off a script or she's watching herself. Now, the thing is, I'm having a hard time determining. I'm just going to stop that right now because that's starting to scare me. I don't know where that's going. I don't know if I want to see that. The problem is, I can't tell if she's trolling because we've found her sites. There is the churchofgail.com. Yeah.
Then you have the block of text site.
And then you've got the block of text at gabriellashana.com. And she apparently believes she's Catherine of King David. And this website is a collage of Gail and her life. At this website, Gail honors the 6 men, Brent Spinner, Vladimir Putin, Matthew McConaughey, War and Peace actor Vachowski Teikenthoff, Jared Butler, Macho Hugh Jackman. She's had telepathic sex with. Yeah, she's had telepathic sex with Hugh Jackman. Though there are plus 30 to 40 on her marriage list, she's only had telepathic sex with 6. Jesuits create lies. Oh, yeah. She currently communicates with Brent and Vladimir directly using brain-to-brain communication using technology we've borrowed from criminals. Australian Paul Bard discusses these technologies and finds this method of communication very satisfying. All hot pink underlined sections of the website are links to click on. See, I want to believe she's just trolling YouTube. She's failing at it. But the problem is, she's had this account for less than a year. She's got almost 400 videos on the account. And she's got this incoherent block of rambling bullshit.
Born with the genes of King David.
There's a disclaimer. Uh-oh, there's a disclaimer. Uh-oh. This Jesuit website is not made by Gail. Gail is extremely good and very sexual. The reason we make link to site is because we want to show badness of evil Jesuits. Do not register in the Jesuit website. They will own your soul and you will go inside the hell if you become Jesuit agent. Only go to the Jesuit website to see how bad they is. Don't go if you like the Jesuits. If you like the Jesuits, you are a dirt rotten signer and need the Jesus. Signed, Vladimir Putin. If you still want to go here, go to orderofthejesuits.com. This is my problem. I want to believe she's a pro-troll. I really, really want to believe it. But there is honest-to-God, brain-damaged effort put into this. I mean, you have shit like, she finds this method of communication very satisfying, leading into the next thought, all hot pink underlined sections of this website are links to click on. I want to believe she's a troll. I really want, in my heart of hearts, I want to believe this is a sane human being who's just having fun online and making a joke. I want to believe it. I really, really want to believe it. She may order the Jesuits.com too? What the fuck? Hold on, what? Welcome to the main internet hub of the Jesuit Order, the official source for all Jesuit-related activity. The site functions as the gathering point and newsfeed for our top-level plans and important discoveries. Gail's polygamist horde of male prostitutes have found a church for her at churchofgail.com. This church website and its tower are blasphemous. They will not allow it. As Jesuits, we work in coalition with Christ, striving to make the world a better place. No matter what your age or background, you too can become a member of the company. If you... Please tell me this is like some... Tell me... This is trolling, right? This has to be trolling.
I don't know anymore. Seeing block of text, seeing several websites she created to do it further... She spent money on this.
Undercover. She's done. That's the thing, though. She spent a lot. I don't know, a lot of money, but she's got hosting. She's got. We are God's Marines. We are everywhere. Zach Knight is a Jesuit. All right. Dr. Peter Naylor, clone. Who are the targets? Oh, Gail's target number 1. So's Brent Spinner, Vladimir Putin, Matthew McConaughey, Hugh Jackman, Gerard Butler, Keith Morgan, M.D., Judge Jerry Jenkins? Edward Pendergast and Chinese President Hu Jintao. Past
I'm the
targets.
Chinese president.
Past targets, Michael Jackson, Billy Mays, and Princess Diana. The Jesuits killed Billy Mays. The Jesuits killed Billy Mays. I don't...
You would think they would.
But there is so much effort put into this. And then you've got the videos. I don't know what to fucking think. I think she's out of her mind. She's
out of her mind.
I'll tell you this, but insanity such as this is real. They'll go through the effort of making. She went to the effort of making this site to make her reality real. She's a troll, but taking it too seriously. Way too much effort for trolling. I don't know, Freak. What do you think? Too much effort for trolling?
Yeah, way too much effort for trolling.
I'm tempted to throw out the $5 for her book. I kind of tempted too.
Wait, she has a book?
Yeah, she's got a book for sale from Gabriella Shana. She's actually got several books. She's got Silver Skies Part 1, and Silver Skies Part 2 of 2. Wait, hold on. What? Silver Skies is $5. It's a Kindle edition. The paperback of Silver Skies Part 1 is $20. Silver Skies Part 2 is $16. But Silver Skies on Kindle is $5.
Because it's a Kindle.
Oh, God. Silver Skies Part 1 of 2. What is the cover art? Oh, God. What is that cover art? What the fuck is that?
Looks like cherry blossoms, and maybe...
Or
no, you're looking at a different one.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's scary shit right there.
That is a man's face. Why?
She's you know what? I think she's actually showing typical signs of schizophrenia. She's very. She painted that, and I mean, it's not. All right, it's scary looking, but I mean, I couldn't do that. She's showing some real signs of being absolutely fucking schizo. It's Carl Sagan.
She has a review from actor Gerard Butler, who says, "I read your memoir last scene. It is very good. You should see about getting that published."
Oh my God! I'm trying to read page 1. It is not working. Abi Dor Ben Hakbuka followed the rules of his religion, denied himself the woman of his dreams, and married a woman named Rachel. Now, after years of silence, Dor couldn't believe his eyes. At the edge of a cliff, the woman of his dreams gazed at the sky. Her soft hair radiated from sunlight that steamed down through Douglas firs. Leaves whispered, rustled. 6 years, and thoughts of her still obsessed him. He hadn't married her and felt an emptiness that his present marriage couldn't fill. Perhaps marriage never could fill the deepest longings. Maybe he expected too much of it. Ash-gray pebbles crunched as he walked and wandered deeper into the watershed. If only loneliness would disappear. Oh my God, it's quote after quote after quote after quote, back and forth, blah, 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 blah. Oh, God. This is impossible to read. His favorite letter had an asterisk and Vicarvis Philly Deli with the R, S, and F crossed out in calligraphy. Order of the Jesuits have a Rule 13. Master Seductress Rule 13 has provided the mother DNA for the genetic construction of all Jesuit wives and their successive clones to create legions of sadistic dominatrices. She is known to telepathically rape men to death, giving them erections so hard that penises explode under the extreme pressure. I don't know. William Darrell Billy Mays Jr. was an American television salesperson, introducing seemingly innocuous products to the market, such as OxyClean Stain Remover, Mighty Putty, and the Dual Saw, circular saw with 2 blades instead of 1. Behind the scenes, Billy was a master engineer, dedicating his time and effort into creating otherworldly technologies with which to thwart and fend off Jesuit attacks on fellow celebrities. Oh, it's a forum registration? I'll register. Hang on. Lordcat. Lordcat at lordcat.com.
I don't want to give her anything of mine. Wait, which forum are you at?
I'm on the Order of the Jesuits forum. Oh, you must approve registration before you can use your account? What?
There They have one for Church of Gail, too.
Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed.
Walmart movie studio introduces Silver Skies with Matthew McConaughey.
What? I accept the terms of the agreement. Excuse me. YHHBUR. Register. Thank you. Ah, I must be approved. Damn it.
That's really horrible. You know, she's probably just sitting there. Oh, God. One of the forum administrators for Church of Gail talk is Vladimir.
There's a member who's Kim Jong-il. He's a newbie. Hello, glorious Empress of Russia. I am the dear reader, Kim Jong-il. She actually typed hello. It's got to be her typing that out. I mean, this is all. I can't. I don't care if this is an act or if this is a troll or if this is real. This is awesome. I love this.
I love Gail's description in the forum thing. King David, Catherine the Great, Russian Empress, and future world leader. She's a newbie on her own forum.
She's a new world leader. Hell. Church of Gail Doctrine Statement. The men on my marriage list have honored me with a church. I propose the following doctrinal statement for this church. I will be modifying and updating this over the next month. The church's doctrine statement is that it believes every word in the English 1611 King James Bible in the inspired word of God, and that anything that the King James Bible emphasizes will be emphasized at this church. The Bible emphasizes the second coming of Jesus Christ, the nation of Israel, and the Jews, and the Antichrist or the beast, and that the sins of the spirit, especially pride, which is the chief sin that leads to all the other sins, are more sinful than sins of the flesh, like smoking, drinking, etc. To be a member of this church and to attend this church in person, one must be born-again Christian. That is, that person must have sincerely asked the Lord Jesus Christ to save them from hell by admitting they are a dirty, rotten sinner, unable to earn their way to heaven. God, this is hard to read. And that only the death of Christ on the cross for their sins to save them is the only sufficient payment for their sins. Though most churches allow those who are not born again to visit the church due to the nature of this church, and that Jesuits want to kill the men on my marriage list who attend this church, it is necessary for us to make it mandatory that only born-again Christians attend this church. God, her face is scary in the background. Those who are not born again can visit the church via a website where a live broadcast of the church's services will be. Once they become born again, they can visit the church in person. Where is this? I must see this.
If you scroll to the very top, they have a picture of it. That little thing.
The thing is the picture of it?
Yeah.
It goes on!
Church. It goes on forever. I just want to read this one
it doesn't end. What is this? Yeah, go ahead.
Read this one post in the forum by the Vladimir character. I have the news. Disgusting Jesuit attack happened. I was begin to make sexy time and masturbate with Gail in brain to brain for Thanksgiving. Suddenly, I felt a large shake. Jesuit shoot bomb attack church website server. Our defense system activated and killed Jesuit attacker. Everything is safe. And now we see how strong we are. I expect more attacks, and we are ready. Fuck you, Jesuit bitches.
Why don't I have a church? I want a church. God damn it. I deserve a church. We'll have barbecues every Sunday. Let's do it. Jesuits have taken a quote from Brent Spinner's 12/23/2010 Twitter comments where he said, Albert Einstein said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I know a lot of insane people. Jesuits try to implicate Brent in the murder plots. Click the link above to view true Jesuit heart-warming violent scenes. This video has been removed by the user. Whoops! Brent Spinner spurns Jesuit Laurie McBride's rampage against him to discredit this website and has suffered attempts on his life. What? It's just Brent Spinner and I remember you. God used the courageous Queen Elizabeth to stop the Almighty Armada, the pride of the Roman Catholic Empire in the 18th century. "1,000 Jesuit monsters raped my heroic men." What? I am so saddened by what they have done. What? I have to see this video. Oh God. 1,000 Jesuit homosexuals rape and torture Vladimir Putin and my men. Oh dear God. Oh dear God.
Lay.
Did bukkake on Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-il, and my men. Wow.
I have some sad news
amazing.
to report. Vladimir showed the video that I made about the results of the Russian parliament being 70%, and all the Russians, he showed it on the Russian emergency broadcast system, and all of the Russians were so excited about that and demanding that the Jesuits, that they should not have been allowed to vote in the election, and they were supporting me. And
I'm going to take that off screen just in case she's dumb enough to show bukkake.
My men, which is Matthew McConaughey, Gerard Butler, Hugh Jackman, Brent Spiner, Vladimir Putin, and Kim Jong-il, were walking in Las Vegas to go to a McDonald's, and then a Jesuit vehicle came by them in a... I was speaking with Judge Terrance Jenkins, and he told me this on Skype. Came by them in a was a big black vehicle. It was like a black limousine, and used a taser net to shock them all, and then carried them away in a car. It believed to a San Francisco Jesuit homosexual compound.
The Jesuit homosexual compound.
I'm going to read my notes here. Oh, it was an H2 Hummer black limousine that they went off in. After they
So things are for you. No matter how bad you feel, no matter how awful your life, take comfort that you are not this woman. Well.
And they put him in an all rainbow colored room and did bukkake on all the men. It was like there were about 1,000 men there. And bukkake is where they ejaculate their semen onto the men. And they actually injected their penises into the mouth of each of these men. About 200 men per man. But it was like they gave Matthew McConaughey the AIDS virus.
Oh God.
Matthew McConaughey has AIDS!
Into each of these men's mouth, about 200 men.
Something inject.
200 Jesuits per man. So like 200 Jesuits thrust their penises.
200 Jesuits thrust their dicks in Vladimir Putin's mouth.
So much that he was choking, he couldn't breathe, and they wouldn't let Matthew McConaughey breathe. That's what they did to Matthew McConaughey, and they gave Matthew McConaughey the AIDS virus.
This hurts, freak.
Nanotechnology research team
It does.
working on this right now to see if we can.
Why did I agree to this?
The AIDS virus, but
I don't know.
it's,
This is how serial killers get started.
For Brent Spiner, they stuck a football in his rear, his anus, and it was so bad it ripped his flesh.
Why did Brett Spiner get a football in the ass?
Jesuit ejaculation into their mouth from about 200 Jesuits per man. So all of these men had to put up with Jesuits thrusting their penises into their mouth.
Bomar! No! Bad Bomar!
Into each man, and they were choking on this stuff. There were about 1,000 Jesuit homosexuals who did this. Then they injected drugs into Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-il and told them that these drugs would make them think they were making love to me, Gail. And after they put the drugs into Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-il...
Oh, it's repeating.
Kim Jong-il and Vladimir Putin started making homosexual love to each other. The drugs apparently had some sort of mind technology.
Oh, no! No! I don't need Putin and Kim Jong-il fucking fanfics now.
They would jerk his neck and stab another needle into his neck and put more mind control drugs into him. And
Hey,
Terrence
mind
Jenkins
control
made
drugs
him
will make you
watch the
fuck
whole
your
thing.
friend.
And while
Mind control
Terrence
drugs
was
make you
watching,
fuck
they were
world
poking
leaders.
fun at him, saying, "We're not going to make you go.
Who was
You've never
pitching?
had brain-to-brain sex with Gail, and so you're less of a threat." And we know she isn't going to have. They were tormenting him, claiming that I would never make brain-to-brain love with Terrence Jenkins. I guess because they say because he's black. The reason I won't make brain-to-brain love with Terrence
Because he's
Jenkins
black.
is because he's a judge.
It's because he's a judge.
That, then, it will
No,
invalidate
I'll never make love to
the,
him because he's black. No. It's because he's a
in
judge.
Legal cases, because they will say that he's emotionally connected to me and therefore not impartial. That's the reason I won't make love to him, brain to brain.
I have to stop listening to that. My head hurts.
I understand.
Yeah, the music's from the video, guys. I couldn't do anything about it. She's got awful mixing. So, have you made brain-to-brain sex love with Vladimir Putin, Nash?
I prefer not to say. The Jesuits are listening.
I warned everyone in the chat you were not ready for this shit. You were
The
not ready.
Jesuits are listening. They know.
They know. They're coming after you. They killed Billy Mays. They could get you, too.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the secret Jesuit conspiracy.
Shut up, Billy Mays!
What the fuck was that, man?
Nobody in the chat room believed me that they weren't ready for this. No one.
Where the hell did you dig this up?
I have reached the apex of the internet, my friends. I have dug so deep that I have found the source of all creation of trolling on the internet.
Now you see, I'm. There's a reason I don't think she's trolling.
I don't think she's trolling either.
Because there's not a Google ad anywhere on any of those pages.
Dude,
Not one.
have you seen her two websites?
Yes, I've been watching.
This is her other one,
amazing.
Gabriella. The not the Church of Gabrielle, but the Gabriella other one. That's why I don't think she's trolling. This is insanity.
Yes.
This is mental illness on a level that I have never approached before, save for physique.
Either that or she needs to fire her webmaster because, my God, she's paying him too much.
She hosts, dude. I just did the IP address lookup. All three of them, the Church of Gabriel, the Church of Gail, the Gabriel site, and the Church of the Jesuits site, all on the same IP address, all hosted by the same company. She put all of this together. This is like
Is
this
that
is her
John
micro
Cusack?
universe. Say that again.
Is that John Cusack?
I think so. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Why did you put it? Why did Bert Spiner have to get a football in the ass? I like Star Trek.
I don't know why he got a football in the ass.
I mean, yeah, Independence Day kind of sucked. He kind of sucked in it. He was a little crazy, but he didn't need a football in his ass. Come on, it's Brent Spiner.
Chat room, I warned you. I said you are not ready for this. I needed to launch this show with a kick-ass episode, and my God, we found it.
Do we need to tell Matthew McConaughey that he has psychic AIDS? Should someone let him know? Because I'd want to know.
I think someone better let Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-il know that they've had brain-to-brain homosexual sex.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kim Jong-il would be like, oh, yeah, I fuck everybody all the time. Crazy little Elvis-looking motherfucker.
Oh, how long were you here for? Did you hear the robot saving robot?
Yes.
You then heard that we have in fact nuked North Korea.
I heard this. I did. This is the story the mainstream media doesn't want you to know.
I wonder what she thinks. Oh, I have got to interview her. I've got to.
Yeah.
Have to. Oh God, we have to interview. I have to know. I have to know what's her take on 9/11. I have to.
Lord Cat, do you really want to get her attention? This is the kind of crazy that will show up at your house, man. This will be at your house. You think, no. And then 2 weeks later, it's 4 a.m, and she's outside.
The King Jong-il mask on.
You think I'm kidding? This is the kind of shit you don't want to attract this crazy.
I know.
This is not this is the kind of madness that you do not want it to know your name. You just
you do not open this particular closet.
You've seen Hellraiser, right? The box. Don't open the box, man. Don't open the box.
Don't open the box, dude. Don't do it.
Puzzle boxes are hard to solve for a reason.
This is beyond physique, and he found you, so run away, far away. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted, not really to, not because physique was really under attack the whole time. I'm tempted to, I want to get an interview out of her.
That is your funeral, and I don't know you.
I'm gonna invite her to MagFest.
She works at a Walmart as a cashier.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. She works at a Walmart.
Gail, honey, Gail. Walmart is not a church. It's not. The big smiley face, that's not God.
Check out the new ending to my website at gabrielshana.com/contact.
The new ending?
Yeah, she says the new ending. Spirit of Rommel? Ew.
What?
It's what it's from Ashes, 1996 to Undaunted Love.
Poetry by Dr. J. Evans Pritchard,
There's a
PhD.
video down there. Dead Poets Society ending. Okay. That's interesting, I guess, but stupid as hell. Let me turn down my headphone volume because it's too loud. What in the fuck? What the fuck? Uh-oh.
Why is Optimus Prime posting on this woman's forum?
Where?
Where
Where is it?
She mentioned that she works at Walmart.
Optimus
Prime. And he dreams that Walmart will have its own movie studio.
That's actually could happen, honestly.
How did Brent Spiner give birth to a black baby girl?
You ever had a kidney stone? It's like that, only way worse, man.
Hang on, I've got to see this. Because the Jesuits won't attack me in inferior. Optimus Prime! I too dream of the day that Walmart will have its very own movie studio.
Oh man, Optimus, no.
Why Optimus?
Nuke the Vatican as well.
Does Optimus have AIDS too?
It's got robot AIDS.
It's got robot AIDS.
Psychic robot AIDS. Oh my god.
Wait, maybe he was the robot that killed that 300,000 Jesuits. That brave, brave robot.
I believe it. Optimus Prime's a bad motherfucker. He came back from the dead, man. He could wipe out the Jesuits, no problem.
She has a video up that says, "My courageous Vladimir Putin, destroy Vatican but spare the Pope."
Do you think Kim Jong-il is bored enough to know this woman exists?
Yes.
He is Kim
gotta
Jong-il. Vladimir Putin, I'd say he's got more important shit going on, but I can see Kim Jong-il sitting in his office.
He's stroke-ridden. He thinks, I've had gay sex with Vladimir Putin.
No, he's had a long day of crazy. He unwinds. He goes to the Google. I'm betting his English isn't so good. He probably thinks this woman is his biggest fan.
No, I'm afraid to play a video of her in her bikini because I do not want to break the Twitch TV terms of service. I am afraid of what she's got.
All right, well, play it off screen. Put something on top. Have a look at, watch it for yourself, judge, and then if it's disturbing but still within terms of service.
Before you can start using the form, your request will be reviewed and approved. When this happens, you'll receive another email from this address. Oh.
It means you'll get nothing.
I'm actually afraid that all of us visiting this website and trying to register on her forums is going to freak her the fuck out, and she's going to think she's under a Jesuit attack.
You know what's hilarious? You remember Heaven's Gate?
Oh, yeah.
That?
Yeah.
You remember Heaven's Gate happened? The internet has made it now so that everyone can do their own individual Heaven's Gate, and I pretty much think that's what she's pulling here. She's her own cult of one. And she, it's globalization.
This woman taught high school.
What?
Yeah, she taught high school in 2003 at the Landmark Christian Schools Ministry of Landmark Baptist Church.
For 5 minutes.
And then they kicked her ass out. Vladimir Putin's secret wife.
The first words out of her mouth was, Brent Spiner had a football jammed in his anus, and gone. Just gone.
Brent Spiner's True Love. Biography.html. Velvet Voice with Caresses and Longings, Brent Spiner, 1991 to 1993?
Why is that picture there? What the fuck does that picture have to do with a goddamn thing?
Plus before link equals not YouTube video. Okay, so everything is a YouTube video except the ones with pluses in front of them.
Do you think she goes to the conventions and bothers him? Do you think they know that security... Do you think security knows who she is by now?
Brent, Putin says hello!
Hey, she literally mind fucks people.
She does. It's a literal mind fuck.
God, this is horrible.
Oh, geez, it's the ass football lady.
You think she's part of the Howard Stern whack pack? She's got to be like one of the whack packers that calls up. She has to be.
If not, she's missing out on a goldmine marketing opportunity there. You know, put it just right on top of the webpage, as heard on Howard Stern.
She'd do it, too.
She would.
I wonder what she thinks of Howard Stern. We have to find her.
No.
All right.
Sure, she has her address somewhere in the block of text.
You piss on hornet's nest, my man.
Pissing on the hornet's nest. That's like sticking my dick right in and going at it.
Pretty. Don't.
Understanding Poetry by Dr. J. Evans Pritchard.
Because I'm associated with you, and she could fucking find me. Don't do this shit.
This is Gail Cord-Schuler.
I've not got time for this level of crazy. Once upon a time, I had an ex-girlfriend yelling up at my second-story window in the rain, in the middle of the night, in my parking lot, and that was bad enough. I don't need this level of crazy. This is beyond Thunderdome crazy going on here. Okay.
This is pretty terrible. This is pretty
You're playing with fire. You're playing with fire.
No, I can't. I have to stay away from her. She's scary.
She is?
She's scary. Dude.
This is nature's way of saying, do not touch. You know, you have the tree frogs. They're all bright orange, neon-y. They're like, don't eat me. And you have, those butterflies with the eyes on their wings going, don't eat me. Well, this is how humans do it.
So, anyone have a link to the Bikini video? I'd maybe close out with that one. I want to actually see that.
Oh, God.
That video is true mindfuckery. Can you link me to it, guys? I don't know which one it is.
Here it goes.
Oh, thank you, Prawns.
Shit.
Thank you,
I
Prawns.
believe it's this one.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
No good can come.
Oh, what in the holy love of fuck am I looking at?
She sings throughout the entire time.
Okay, I'm putting my stream where I can't see it. La la la. I can't see this. I'm just gonna watch the channel's reactions and soak in the pain because this is hilarious. Be a man and look. My ass. I need my eyeballs. This is like that scene in Raiders where they open the Ark of the Covenant.
It just melts.
Yeah, the fucker started melting and shit. I ain't doing that. You can look if you want. I'm Indiana Jones. I'm keeping my eyes shut.
Why is she doing this?
Don't look, Marion.
This is like if an alien was trying to imitate human sexiness very, very badly. The fuck am I?
If you listen closely, you can hear Kim Jong-il masturbating.
I don't know why he sounds like a squirrel, but he does.
He's about the size of a squirrel. Have you ever seen?
Oh, that's right. This is how she has sex with our brains.
Okay.
Okay. This is how brain sex is done. She's trying to smile.
I goofed in my other video. I said that you.
I'm not looking.
dreaming about
Not
this in
looking.
September, but I forgot to say September.
The entire channel is
2001.
losing their fucking minds, and I ain't
know
looking.
you haven't had sex with any woman since your wife Larissa died. And I believe she died.
And all
right
you
before
guys,
became
are you watching?
And then you
There's something
noticed
wrong
me,
with you if you're watching.
And you've been dreaming about me since 2001.
I think
And then
Lord
the
Captain's
Jesuits
stunned into
framed
silence
you
there.
with the Ludmila woman.
Vladimir Putin has been having mental sex with her since 2001, apparently.
I was so upset because I thought,
Of course,
oh,
man. You're Vladimir
I knew you
Putin. You're
wanted
the
to
most
marry
powerful
me, and
man in all of
they
the former Soviet
framed
Union.
you with that.
You could have any woman you want. Of course,
Crystal
Gail.
Ryan, USA
Duh.
Day, November 2001.
When are you going to make a what the fuck is wrong with you about our stream?
Someday, probably.
When you're out of contact.
Now, knowing Vladimir Putin, I do believe he could fuck someone with his mind. That man is not right.
I knew that
I don't know if he'd fuck her with his mind, but he could do it.
When we're in the news.
And when she died, you were devastated.
Schizophrenic woman who thought she was having brain-to-brain sex with Vladimir Putin went on a killing rampage today because she said a fat man named Lord Cat pushed her to the edge.
Exactly, right. And when that happens, you'll be on my show.
You played just to placate President Bush and the Jesuits. You have not gone to bed with Ludmila because she's not the same woman you married.
When we got a headline to work with, I'll run with it. But, you know.
And when your wife Larissa died, I took her place.
When her wife Larissa died, I took her place?
I can't be with you because the Jesuits have put a blockade between me and you and Brent about 1,000,000 miles long. But I can make videos.
You're going to top 10 million views because this woman, they say, nah, there's so much crazy on the internet. This one isn't going to put it over the edge here.
This is pretty damn crazy, though.
It is. I will grant. She is committed to sparkle motion. My God.
Jesuits are keeping her away from Vladimir.
Man, why
Shield.
Why the Jesuits got to get away of love like that?
Why does she hate the Jesuits so much?
I don't even. All right, I'm going to sound like a complete retard. I don't even technically know what a Jesuit is.
It's the branch of Christianity.
Yeah, I don't. I'm aware of the term. I know it's some sort of related to Christianity. I'm just.
It's like the Lutherans. I mean, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
To all the new people watching, I apologize. I wholly apologize. Catholic organization that values education and missionary work. She hates them.
Okay, so they're Jesuits are Catholics?
Yeah, apparently.
Then why doesn't she say Catholics?
They're a branch of Catholicism. Or they're like a subgroup of Catholicism. They're like saying, I'm Catholic, but I'm not a Jesuit. Well, I'm a Jesuit, which means I'm a Catholic, you know?
Okay,
They're an order of Catholics, there you go.
Man, why people could... It's like, you know, People's Republic of Judea. People's Judean Front. That's what it feels like to me sometimes. I know there are people who have different, you know...
I think she just lost her balance looking at the ceiling.
Uh-oh, did she fall down?
Yeah, she kind of fell down. Then she gracefully recovered.
Oh.
Apparently all Jesuits are male.
All Jesuits are male.
All Jesuits are male. Okay.
It is a male religious orders that follow the teachings of the Catholic Church.
It's an order of monks within the Catholic Church, then.
Huh.
Huh.
I learned guys, you learned something tonight.
Yeah. So we learned what the hell Jesuits were.
We learned what a Jesuit is.
So the Catholic monks kidnapped her mother, replaced her with an evil clone. Hugh Jackman went in to save her from the Catholic monks, who live by about 2 million of them in North Korea. And then Hugh Jackman saved her mother, but then he needed to be saved from the Jesuit water shield, which was broken by a robot Hugh Jackman used to murder 2 million Jesuits in North Korea, and the Jesuit military base in North Korea was then nuked.
I'm telling you guys, she's wasting her time on a website. She could pitch this to Miramax, and she'd have a deal tomorrow.
She would.
Hey, they made Scott Pilgrim. They'd make this.
What I don't understand is, like, why Hugh Jackman? Why Vladimir Putin? Why these specific people?
I think she just hit random one day in Google and like, that looks good.
Now, the Jesuits call themselves God's Marines, but the only army that the Pope has are his soldiers, where the hell they are. The Papal Guard, Swiss Guard. Oh.
They're all right. Yeah, someone in the channel said, you're right, Scott Pilgrim is more subtle than this. That's true.
Sadly.
Yeah. And just to be fair, I like Scott Pilgrim too, except for Michael Cera. Just for the record. Not that that matters. I mean, because we have a crazy bikini lady here. So.
What the I have to watch this. No, you have to. No, you have to listen to the description. Hold on, before we watch it. Vladimir, as you requested, I have given the order. We cannot allow these Jesuits to get away with sawing off Judge Terrence Jenkins' leg and torturing him as they did. These evil bastards must be destroyed.
Obviously, I'm with her. I agree with that. I can support her position on this one.
She's made a video of the travesty, which I'm kind of afraid to show on the stream.
I am firmly anti-leg sawing. I'm firmly against sawing of legs.
Jasenovac? She linked to a video of Jasenovac, the horrible religious massacre in the 20th century. The Vatican's Holocaust in Nazi Croatia. That's what
Nazi
she's talking.
Croatia?
Yeah.
Was Croatia ever conquered by Germany? I'm not sure here. Could someone find this out? Let's just go see exactly how incorrect her crazy is. Was Croatia ever? It was?
Yeah. Oh, no. It was. Jasenovac, it's true. This isn't her video. This is someone else's video.
Okay.
Jasenovac was essentially a death camp that the Roman Catholic Church kind of sponsored. And well, actually, that part's not true. That's just conspiracy theory. But I wanted to throw that in there. So she's actually said that this conspiracy theory is true. The religious churches backed Jasenovac, and that it happened, and that when it did happen, they apparently just recently did this, though, that they sawed off Judge Terrence Jenkins' leg.
Remember when people like this just had newsletters?
All right, I have to listen to this one because this is it. She says, "Destroy the Vatican, spare the Pope." I have to listen. I have to hear it.
Spare the Pope.
Vladimir Putin, I give you orders to nuke the Vatican, but spare the Pope. We need to keep Pope Benedict alive. Use transporter technology or whatever you can. I would die before. The Jesuits are parading nude pictures of me around the Vatican, and they're claiming that I am one of them. Jesuit bastards, I would rather die and burn in hell before I ever became one of you. I would never become one of you. I would never, ever become one of you. Nuke the Vatican.
You can't become one of them. They're monks. You have no penis.
But spare Pope Benedict. Use transporter technology. Do whatever you have to do. We need to spare the Pope. If you can't spare the Pope, we'll have to cancel.
I'm amazed her webpage
Try
hasn't
to
crashed
innocent
right
children
now, honestly.
And innocents if you can.
Because it
we need
cannot
to nuke
be
the Vatican.
up
They
to
are
handling
attacking
this much.
the server for our website, and they are claiming that I am one of them.
Okay, I've got to read
most
this.
definitely not one of you, Jesuit bitches and bastards.
Okay,
I would rather die than be one of you. And we'll nuke the Vatican.
no!
Go ahead.
Jesuits have held the Pope
the Russian
Benedict
Empress gives you
hostage,
the order.
and they also have him holding a black baby with a bomb strap on it. If he dropped the baby or tried to leave the Vatican, the black baby explode! They want us to make them martyrs! They also make nude pictures of you all around the Vatican and say you are ugly. If you believe that, we should nuke now! Give the order in a YouTube video! I will push the button.
Push the button, Frank.
That's what started that YouTube video about nuking the Vatican.
Is a page 2. I have made a YouTube video to nuke the Vatican, but only after we spare Pope Benedict. He's been dead. How long has he been dead? Pope Benedict?
Benedict?
Pope,
it's Innocent now, isn't it? We have Pope Innocent right now?
Yeah, how long has Pope Benedict been dead? Benedict's still alive, though? Well, she didn't give a number. I'm thinking isn't she talking Benedict the First? I thought that's what she was talking about. I didn't think she was talking about the current Benedict.
I love how before it was Poop Benedict, to save the poop.
Yeah, I know John Paul II died. He was the last one. It's
All right.
Benedict II is the current one, but she didn't say not Benedict. Benedict the fuck is it? That's not the second.
Yeah, but the current Pope is Pope Innocent.
Is it? I thought it was Pope Benedict.
I thought he went with Benedict. I thought he went with Innocent. That shows you.
Yeah,
how much I know.
Holy Father Pope Benedict the 16th.
Benedict the 16th.
There we go.
Okay.
No, it's not the second. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
she just says
the one
Pope
who looks like
Benedict.
Palpatine.
Pope Benedict the First has been dead for eons.
Yeah, Pope Benedict the Sixth. Yeah, Pope Sidious. Right. Exactly.
I also like to mention, I found statistics on the Jesuits, how many actually exist in the world.
Yeah.
19,216.
Apparently there were 2 million of them in this epic battle in North Korea, and they got fucking nuked.
That's why there's so little now.
Apparently.
It makes perfect. He's right. It makes perfect sense.
If the Pope is spared, even if we cannot spare everyone else, go ahead. But try to spare as many innocents as we can. If we are unable to spare the innocents, retain evidence that Jesuits interfered with us and that they are the murderers, not us. That we are only nuking the Vatican as a statement of outrage over sawing off Judge Terrence Jenkins' leg. I think launching a nuke over an amputated leg is a little extreme.
Yeah, that's kind of okay. That's not exactly how the world political
Spectrum
arena
works.
functions.
You cut off my leg, nuke him.
Yeah, that's. There'd be other people going, "Whoa, whoa."
Let's back off here a little bit.
True, he cut off your leg. I'm feeling you there. Legs cut off, but it's kind of yeah. Can't we just maybe cut off his arm?
Yeah, I thought Pope Benedict's been dead for fucking ever.
Yeah.
I thought hang on. Yeah, Pope Benedict the First. She didn't say the 14th. He was Pope from June 2nd, 572. Yeah, 575 to July 30th, 579. There you go. He's been dead for a fucking long time.
Yeah, back in the days when we can only afford 3 numbers for our years instead of 4.
All right, who the fuck is Sarah Avery?
I don't know. She looks like Bjork.
Sarah Avery is someone on Google Plus. Fine Arts America.
Okay.
She's got a profile on Facebook. Quanta Exchange, PQ, Sarah Avery. Oh, she's on Twitter. Okay. Sarah Avery on Twitter. Hang on.
Dude.
Sarah Avery on Twitter. I want to find out who you are. Quanta Change Guide. I help you uncover how your energy creates your story and then put your well-being in charge of that story. Lover of dogs, nature, and wine. QuantaChange.com. Okay, so she's a spiritual guidance bullshitter.
Yeah.
So how come then on the Church of the Order of the Jesuits website it says Sarah Avery's failure as a writer and extreme daddy issues have caused her weight to crescendo daily. She is currently 2,000 pounds. She is kept chained up inside a barn next to an underground slaughterhouse where she is fed on a mixture of chocolate cake and cottage cheese.
Same thing happened to my uncle.
That's disgusting.
When men who love Gail are captured, they are thrown into the pen where they will be raped, offered suffocated under her disgusting folds, or succumbing to rapid infection from the ooze that seeps from her pores. The carcasses of some men have become have been excavated from her vagina many years after their successful clone replacements have taken over their former lives. Oh! I have to tweet Sarah Avery. She at least seems sane. Who the fuck is Gail, and why does she hate you? Who is Gail? Why the...
Wait. Does Gail have a Twitter? It must.
Oh, please God, no. No. That cannot happen. No, I forbid it. I fucking bid her having a Twitter account.
Hey, Sarah Avery, if you're watching right now, you may be in danger. I'd contact law enforcement officials. Can you say restraining order? I would say lawsuit, but this person doesn't live on the same planet as the rest of us, so no.
To get back to the main site, I don't know how to spell her name right.
I gotta see this Twitter. Please let this Twitter exist.
Oh, God. What the hell is her full name? Gabriella Chana. Hang on. Gabriella Chana, Twitter. Brent Spiner, Vladimir Putin. Go from Brent Spiner's Twitter. Gabriella Chana, writer on NYP.com. Melbourne. Oh, she lives in Melbourne, Florida. All right, that's great.
She lives in Florida.
Oh no. Okay, go no. Shh. That's Gabrielle Chan. That's a Chinese dude.
Totally different guy. Not. Sorry, Mr. Chan. We didn't mean to drag you into
Didn't mean to drag you into this. All right, what else? Gail. Oh, she calls herself Gail Chana though. Gail Chana. Help Brent Spiner and Gail Chana. GodlikeProductions.com. Twitter, Red Gail China. No, I don't see her on. I don't think she understands the concept of Facebook or Twitter.
No, I don't.
Thank God.
Look at her website. She can't. All right, what site is this that we're looking at right now?
This is GodlikeProductions.com.
Huh.
Help Brent Spiner and Gail Chana. Brent is a great person. The Jesuits have cloned him and are ruining him. My outrageous Vladimir Putin.
Is this another one of her sites, or? Good Lord!
No, this is actually a forum she visited.
Did anyone respond to her?
No, it's just some guy with a Canadian IP address responding to itself. So I think it's just her. But it's a Canadian IP address, but it says she's in Melbourne, Florida. What?
Florida, I would believe. I would completely believe she was from Florida.
Yeah. I tweeted her. So her last. Damn it! Sarah Avery's last tweet was in 2009. Fuck. She also followed Skullblazer, and Steve Martin to go. All right, whatever. Damn. See if we can find anyone else of the agents that they have, the evil agents that don't seem popular, like Vladimir Putin. Classified. Undercover.html. This agent is operating in deep cover. To access the agent's profile, you must log in. Doubt it. David's...
Oh, can we log in? Can we?
I already tried to register. She manually approves all the accounts. My God, that's a lot of classified agents. This is the next page?
Jackson.
What?
Poor Michael
More
Jackson.
undercover.html?
Is it all just
There's another
it's all
page.
classified? Why would you do that?
There's another page.
It keeps linking. No, because it keeps linking to itself. More undercover.html.
Oh, nice.
Who's Brennan Braga?
Brennan Braga. I want to say he's connected. Star Trek. He was a producer on Star Trek. I'm pretty sure.
It's an American television producer
Yeah.
and screenwriter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Brennan,
he did.
According to this site, he's a head agent nestled among our community at Paramount Studios. Brennan was carefully assigned as a producer and screenwriter working on Star Trek: The Next Generation. He was the first to inform the company of a possible romance sparking between Gail and Brent Spiner, and took action to break them up at every available opportunity, as well as smearing and belittling Gail by writing in characters for the shows that were similar to her, only with terrible qualities. His bioengineering expertise would later be called upon in the custom construction of Laurie McBride.
You know, honestly, if you'd actually seen some of the later episodes of the later seasons of Next Generation, that actually explains a lot.
Alright, I found a Church of Gail discussion board.
Yeah, I've been looking at that.
Yeah, but they have the aftermath for the nuking of Vatican on there right now.
Link it.
Here, I'll read it as well. But
Yeah, but link it first too.
Yeah.
Oh no, he found her. Roush found her on Twitter. She exists.
The fuck you say?
No. Way to go, Saints. No. This can't be her.
nah, talk about football.
Let's talk about football.
This is not a discussion board. This is just another web page.
It is. It's called a discussion board.
She doesn't know words mean things. Wait, I'm trying to talk sense into this shit. I'm trying to talk sense into a website that says 1,000 Jesuit monsters rape my heroic men. Yeah, I'm trying. No. There's no sense to be had here.
I read the first two paragraphs of this thing, but it's awesome by itself. My dear one.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. Laurie McBride. I don't know. Wait a second. Sarah Avery. Check this out. Zach Knight. There's a conspiracy here. Brandon Baraga. David Stewartman Schuler. Laurie McBride. But the title for this one is not Laurie McBride. It's Gabriella Chana. I think...
You're cracking the code, Lord.
There's nothing left to do at this point. It's just insanity.
You're getting too close to the truth. You're going to get burned.
I have to look at the source code. I got to see if there's anything in there. No, there's just shit. Oh, I like the comment. Page content starts here. Page content ends here. Does she protect her folders, images? 404 page not found. Ever feel like you're in the wrong place? What the hell? Yeah. It's hosted on secureserver.net. Alright, so she does protect. She does protect directory viewing of her folders. Darn.
This is like the dumbest episode of the X-Files ever.
Mulder, you know you're following an insane one, right? Listen, Scully, you don't know if you found the truth until you uncover all of the facts.
You see Mulder spending an hour poring over this fucking website at the end of the episode. There's nothing. There's just fucking nothing. It's a crazy woman.
Where's I lost the where is it? Jesuit website for information only. Don't go to the Jesuit website. View page source. What's in here? Let's see. No, there's not much here. Just images. Jesuit forum. Church of Gail. Actually, if we could find out what version of the message board she's using, I doubt she's using an updated version.
Have you done a Who Is yet?
No, I have not done a Who Is yet. I should do a domain Who Is. Alright, so it's, what the fuck is it? Orderofthejesuits.com. Churchofgale.com.
Thank God.
God damn it, Network Solutions. Search all Who Is records. Orderofthejesuits.com. Domain. Oh, domains by proxy. Of course, she would be fucking psychotic enough to do that.
So she's not She's not stupid.
No, she's insane. She's just not stupid.
Yeah.
SMF 1.1.15. Simple Machine Software. Security exploit database. I forgot what the exploit is. Where is it? It's not exploit DB. Let's just check out exploit DB. Maybe they have it. Forums. No, that's the Google hacking database. Web applications, local exploits, remote exploits. No. Fuck, where is it? There was a list that showed it. Oh, I forgot what page it was on. How did I discover this person? I don't know. I just find this insanity, dude. This face, man. This fucking face. Look at that fucking face. Look at that. That face is like, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna fucking eat you. Ain't good as shit. Ain't shit you can do about it, 'cause I'm gonna fucking eat you. What the the body... What the shit? Wow, what is up with this HTML? She opens up the HTML, header, and then she gets the header stuff, which she does okay, I guess. Then she's got a frame set. There's no body or anything. This frame set, frame. There's a frame
Jason,
for the banner. Then she opens up her HTML again, closes the header, opens up the body tag. That's nice.
I shouldn't tell you this, Jason, but I'm gonna.
I see it.
We got a phone number, Jason.
Oh God, there is.
We've got a phone number.
No, you shouldn't tell me that.
I just linked to it. There's a phone number.
You should not tell me this.
Someone in the channel found it.
You should not have told me this.
I know. But it's right there, man. It's right fucking there.
You should not have told me this.
Oh God, this is wonderful.
There are laws
Be the
about
first to
there are
review.
laws against what I'm going to do, aren't there?
Yes, there are.
Remember,
Well, no.
it's at 2 a.m.
There is not a law against a media attempt to secure a legitimate interview. So take that as you will. But there's a phone number.
My mouse is hovering over the call button. It's right there.
It's tempting. It's so tempting, isn't it?
It's 2:30 in the morning. That shouldn't do it.
She's probably one of those
Oh, God
crazy people
damn
who
it.
stay awake.
Oh God damn it! This is such a bad. I'm going to hell. I shouldn't be here. I should not be part of this. Oh.
Do it so Nash doesn't have to.
No way in hell I'm doing this. I'd be out of my mind to call that woman. I'd get crazy through the phone.
See, the problem is, someone saying it's late, she won't pick up. The problem is, this is the type of crazy that's up late.
She would pick up.
The other problem is, this is the type of crazy that lives in a place where she'll hear the phone from anywhere, and it's an old school type of phone with a loud fucking ringer.
This is the woman who, under brands on her Yellow Pages site, has listed Brent Spiner, author.
Yeah.
How does she pay her bills? Is what I want to know.
She
She
has to
works
live
as
with her mother.
Walmart for cashier.
Right.
She's probably getting disability checks. We are the Church of Gail. All hail Catherine the Great and King David, and Russian Empress and future world leader. Works at Walmart, probably why she doesn't get any meds, can't afford them.
Nah.
You know, I think Nick lives around there.
Don't send Nick to her house.
Are we 100% sure it's actually her?
It
Wouldn't
lists
know
her
until you
website.
call her.
It lists her website. It lists all the nonsense.
Where in the loving fuck do you find these? I don't know.
Oh, Nick doesn't live anywhere near her.
Oh, maybe it's Skitch that lives there? Oh, no. Is Melbourne anywhere near Orlando?
It's
I don't
closer to Orlando than anywhere else.
Well, she's in the middle of fucking nowhere then.
She's on the very east coast. If it's Melbourne.
What is her area code? 321.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. I can't click it. Can I?
The shiny candy-like button. Will he hold out, folks? Can he hold out?
My chat room, I've never seen the chat room so split on this before. 345 people on the stream say yes. Do it, do not. Do it, do not. No, yes, no, yes.
Nothing good is going to come out of whatever you do. Just know that.
I know.
Whatever you do, nothing good is going to happen. It's...
As soon as you hit call, I'm changing the title of this to Hate Dick episode. I don't hate her!
No, we're kind of baffled.
I am honestly curious as to what is up with this woman.
Do you think anyone's ever done this before? Anyone's ever gone this far down the rabbit hole and found the phone number and be like, you know what? I'm going to call her. Or are we the first to stand at this precipice?
I think we're the first to do this on Twitch TV. That's for damn sure. Well, there was the whole Christian thing. I mean, they did that. So, all right. So I'm gonna do it quick.
Oh shit! Everybody duck.
I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I'm not here. I don't know you.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Have reached the Sprint voicemail box of
Gail Cord Schuler.
To leave a voice message, press 1, or just wait for the tone. To send a numeric page, press 2 now. At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Gail. My fellow brethren and I have seen your website. We are most displeased. We need to talk, Gail. We need to talk, and you need to post a YouTube video to acknowledge that we can talk. All we want is to talk. We do not want to harm anyone. We do not want to engage in fighting. We just wish to talk. We'll be in touch after you make your YouTube video acknowledging our existence. Goodbye, Gail.
If she posts a YouTube video about this, my God. Oh, I feel bad for this woman now.
What if she has caller ID? It's just going to see the Skype thing, which doesn't give a number. It does not give any information. So that's probably going to scare the Christ out of her.
Yeah, you're right. It is going to scare the Christ. I should leave her another voicemail and apologize.
You should.
Oh, God. I should, after she posts the YouTube video, of course.
Yeah, after that, because, you know.
Oh, she has schizophrenia for real? Oh, dear. You open Pandora's box, there's no going back.
No going back, man.
Try calling her to get her on the stream.
Amazing how fast that phone rang, though. 2 rings, and like, alright, voicemail.
Yeah, I think she has her phone off, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Good pilot. Good pilot.
Well, that's it for the beta episode. God. Anyway.
I'd like to make the disclaimer that Radio Dead Air and What the Fuck Is Wrong With You is in no way legally connected or attached to Lord Cat Live.
Oh, just like today, I'm some poor schmuck off the
I don't know why I'm here. They kidnapped me with the internet, and Vladimir Putin had sex with me. I don't know why I'm here.
Got mental AIDS now.
If anyone asks, we were just playing along with the role-playing game Church of Gail.
Exactly.
So.
Right.
This is a terrible idea, and we're all going to hell. I think so, too.
Yeah.
I think we're all going to hell.
What, for this?
No, I'm going to hell. I know that much.
Dude, yeah, this is like the least of the shit I've done in my lifetime.
It's true. We made a phone call saying we want to talk. I mean, we've seen your website. We want to talk. I never. You got to remember, I never explicitly said who we were. I mean, we are the Mafia, the LK Mafia. We want to talk.
Right, we do.
I also wanted to see her make a YouTube video acknowledging that we got in contact with her.
When was the last one posted?
December 6th, today, I think.
Probably
She
gonna get a
posts like
response.
one a day, probably.
Might get a
She
response.
posts more than
soon.
one a day. She posts way more than one a day. Yeah, she posted... God, she posted this an hour ago, dude. Yeah, she just posted a new video.
Oh, I saw that too. All it is them dancing in a circle like that.
What the fuck is this?
That's all it does.
You know what? This could be. Do you know how CIA operatives communicate with each other in like foreign countries? They can't actually acknowledge each other. They leave coded messages and shit like radio. That might be what the fuck this is.
This has to be it. There's got to be like a hidden encoded message in this somewhere, and you need some decoder program to get it. It's got to be it.
It's gotta be.
But the thing with that, it's supposed to be covert. This is blatant.
Point. I can see the point on that one. This is kind of blatant. Yeah.
You guys
Are
are
they
trying
doing
to
the
find
electric
logic in this
slide?
chaos.
I think they are.
Why is this called Walmart's movie studio?
I have no idea. She's in love with her Walmart's movie studio for some reason.
So the Bikini was a covert operational briefing.
She was doing the flag signaling with her hands. But it was a
You know what
scarf
I'm doing
instead.
right now at 2:30 in the morning? I'm Googling electric slide and CIA. Just to be sure. Just to be fucking sure.
Play it backwards and you'll hear a Jesuit ritual.
Oh, yes. How many followers she have?
69 subscribers.
Interesting number, but alright.
And most of them I see are from the chat room. Good job, chat room.
She's gonna be
Smashing good job, chat room.
tomorrow.
Oh,
If you look
God.
at her forum thing, so the most users ever was 15. Or most ever online at the same time, 18.
18.
That was earlier today.
Good job, chat room. Oh, God.
Oh.
Shit out of this woman.
I am begging her to make a video.
She might. Gotta check tomorrow.
Check tomorrow. I'm tempted to stay up to see if she does. She's going to think the Jesuits have found her. It's kind of the reason I made that, but at the same time, she doesn't know I'm going to lay the bombshell on her and say we're an interested third party in getting her side of the story. And mix them with TV and movies and her mental problems to form a new reality. Neotag, I know, but you know what? There's something about abusing mental patients that's funny.
Yeah, you're going to hell.
Judge Terrence Jenkins has a YouTube, apparently.
Christ. Now this is the worst thing I've ever done.
No, in all seriousness, though, all I'm trying to do is get her on the stream and actually talk to her about this. And I have a feeling if I had just said I'm a reporter and I want to get
There's
your
no
story,
evidence she's clinical, guys. The people on the channel, there's no evidence.
No, in all honesty, I'm not going to troll her. I'm not going to. I just wanted to get her to make a YouTube video. I guess that's a little bit of trolling, but honestly, what I want to do is get her to actually tell us her side of the story, and I think the best way to do that is to act like we're some sort of undercover agent trying to get her story out. I'll be honest
Have
with
there
you.
been
She
any
needs help.
response videos to any of her videos?
How do you check that?
She always removes comments and posting comments on her videos.
Yeah, she removes old comments. It's possible she'll just ignore the message, too.
Possible. We're up to 400 viewers now.
Part 11 of the most important trial in history. Gabriel Shana and Laura McBride face off at the stand at International Courtroom in Quebec, Canada. What the fuck?
So let me go ahead and patch us.
Is she on?
Let me go ahead and patch
us
us into the rest of the court here. Laura McBride is in the courtroom present now, and she's still talking through the Skype just so that it can be transmitted through, and so you can also hear her voice specifically. Okay, I'll rise for the Judge Terrence Pinkins. We will begin the court procession at this time. You may all be seated.
Okay, she has assistants on this shit.
She has to.
She does.
Yeah.
I figured that from the beginning. There's someone fucking with her.
Yeah, there's someone fucking with her.
Gail Schuler will be reading her charges, and Laura will be...
Hey, they stole Eli's voice. What is this?
Counterclaims, of course.
I want to point out they're using a non-activated version of AVS.
Yeah, AVS for you.
Some time for cross-examination as well.
I do believe.
It's going to be a very interesting day. We've got the
Judge Terrence Jenkins' channel.
Yeah.
Ability to
he's had over 1,000 views uploaded. Yeah, channel views 1,000, total upload views 1,697. 12 subscribers.
This is very, very exciting. So for everyone in the court, I understand that many of you have been injured in this previous events of today. We had the bombing that just happened, and so I understand.
I love one of the responses here is just what have I stumbled upon here? That's from 3 weeks ago.
So we're going to go ahead and
that person became a subscriber.
So, Gail,
to know what the hell is going on.
Wonderfully, preciously, beautifully.
Maiden Kid 84, you were a brave individual. That's all I got to say.
For Laura McBride.
I allege that Laura McBride is a Jesuit.
And a person named it says, shame on you.
Romantic relationship with the motive to destroy his love
This
for
is
me.
Darwin's response to Jersey Shore?
Profile of Catherine the
What?
Great and King David, which the Jesuits find very threatening to their goal for a world takeover. I also allege that she has promoted a lying press campaign
no idea.
that she is
There is 12 parts of this. 11 parts. This just goes on and on. This is like over 2 hours of this Skype thing going on.
Relationship with Brent Spiner.
Look at that.
This is also part of her Jesuit lying press campaign and conspiracy.
It's all about 15 minutes long a piece of 11 parts.
They have to destroy Brent Spiner first before they.
Is this like one of those alternate reality games or something?
I hope so.
I also allege that Laura McBride has tried to kill Brent Spiner on several occasions. Several weeks ago, she whacked his head so severely,
almost 3 hours,
brain damage, and required hospitalization. This was an attempt to kill him, to get him out of the way, so the Jesuits would next eliminate me. I also allege that Lori will
what is the related videos
Jesuit
like?
Conspiracy that orchestrated World
Don't want to know.
I'm gravitating between amusement
and sheer horror.
And horror. I'm confused. I'm amused, and I'm horrified. It's. You know what I'm feeling like right now? When the Blair Witch came out, just before that movie hit the theaters, there was this big push online. All these little websites popped up with all this information and shit. And before it actually came out, you weren't entirely sure it was fake. You weren't entirely sure.
I'm not entirely sure this is... I want to say this is fake.
I know.
It's very convincing that it's... There's something about it that makes me want to say it's fake, but at the same time, if it is a fake, it's a very good one. Extremely good, because we have shit like Walmart's movie studio that she's writing about on a private website.
Regularly updated.
And she's even got older videos from January. She's got that one video where she's in a bikini twirling around, gets dizzy, and has to sit down on the bed for a minute. I don't...
Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Cat's locked up. He's going to have to reboot.
Boink.
Had a blue screen of crazy.
Look, let me tell you this. If this is fake and this is just a role-playing game that's going on or some sort of marketing scheme or some shit...
This is genius.
It's brilliant.
Marketing?
It is brilliant.
What?
Yeah, I know. This has got to be like... Okay, what's the product? That's a good question.
The robots that Hugh Jackman made.
It's got to be an advertisement for the Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie.
For Real Steel? Really?
Yeah, it's got to be.
But that movie's been out of the theaters for like a month now.
Yeah, I know. And what does it have to do with Jesuits homosexually raping Vladimir Putin?
I know.
Is it? Maybe it's a hiring campaign by Walmart for the crazies, so they don't have to pay them.
Well,
exactly. What is this? I think listen. I think marketing is right out the box. This is not some sort of alternate reality game. I think we can safely cancel that out.
She's not getting Google ads off this.
She's not Google
getting,
ads.
Like, millions of views.
Certainly not getting millions of views. Her videos only get like a few hundred views at most. So she's not getting money off of this. So I doubt it's something put together by ED or something like that. And if she's trolling us, then she must have been psychic enough to know that I would have stumbled upon her YouTube channel. So she's not trolling us. But then who is she trolling?
What's happening?
Who gave this woman a computer? Who gave this woman an internet connection so she could talk to others?
Because you shall have hundreds
a
of
little HTML, obviously.
She knows how to use basic programs like Skype.
She learned HTML.
She can't call back. She doesn't know the number. Even if she has caller ID, it's the Skype number that'll show up. So it's 12345678890. She can't call back. What she can do is leave a video on the YouTube page, though. Yes or two.
She could, yeah.
It's a recruiting campaign for the Order of the Jesuits. I'm sold. I feel so bad for them. They got nuked.
Down to 19,000.
I mean, she's obviously not stupid. She's protected her website with domain by proxy. She's not. She's managed to set up a forum, which if you're too stupid to do that, I mean, if your physique level of stupid, then you're not doing that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. She protected her website with domain by proxy, but her phone number's right on the fucking internet. What the hell?
Is it her or someone doing this for her? I'm tempted to think it's someone doing this for her. But I haven't seen it. But here's the thing, though. She took a she obviously likes taking videos because she's taken other videos. I don't think someone's doing this for her, though. I think she's smart. She's an intelligent human being, or intelligent enough that she's gone to college. And I've even looked up the University of Florida. She was there. But
like, why are we analyzing this?
Because I am so goddamn confused. I can't tell if she's trolling someone, if someone's trolling her, or if we're all trolling each other, and I'm so lost. She's clever but unhinged, I think, is what it is.
I don't know.
It's a troll inception.
I don't know.
Go to the same college as Nick.
It's troll sex. Oh God! I have to let Nick know. Yeah, and here's the thing: she's bright enough to where she can get her books published on Amazon and on Kindle. Which, admittedly, is not that hard. You just have to upload it, and it's there. But
yeah, well, I think it is that she does so much with YouTube. She knows how to look for tutorials, and that's how she knows how to do all this. That's my theory.
We need to tell Nick to avoid his alumni meetings. Just don't go, man. Just don't go.
If it turns out she's insane, we can at least get her help. I think she could be more successful and more popular as a human being if she was left insane. I'm tempted to say that.
Yeah.
She's wrote reviews on Amazon too. Oh god.
Oh no.
I have to see this.
What? Oh god. What has she reviewed?
Young Catherine, Kremlin Rising, Vladimir Putin's Russia and the End of the Revolution. All garbage about Vladimir Putin's family. I checked this book out from the library. I must say the book's portrayal about Vladimir Putin and his family is outrageous and not true. There's not a lick of truth to anything this author has to say about Vladimir relates to his family. I suspect that Vladimir's enemies wrote this book. See my review for Vladimir's memoirs, first person, for more on this. As I read the book, I felt I read a carefully calculated presentation with an agenda. And the agenda is not to tell the truth, but to defame the character of Vladimir Putin. I do not feel I was reading a biography, but a piece of propaganda. The book insulted my intelligence. Why isn't this wonderful CD available by Brent Spiner?
What if
This is
what
amazing.
if 5 people found the review helpful?
Interesting, but this... Your music honors me, Brent. Young Catherine captures the soul of Catherine the Great. I don't understand why all the great films can't seem to stay in circulation, or why they have to modify them into inferior versions. This is by far the most interesting film I've seen about Catherine the Great, and they take it out of circulation. I don't get it. Interesting, but does not show Putin's soul. I'm Gabrielle Achana, Gail Schuler, the author of Silver Skies Part 1 and Silver Skies Part 2 of 2, and the author of my memoir, Catherine of King David, my website. Based on my own relationship with Vladimir, I find this account of Vladimir Putin interesting but shallow. I believe that Vladimir was constrained for political and personal reasons from exposing to the world his heart and soul. It's a shame because Vladimir's a great man. I just wish his self-portrait could have shown the world what a pioneer he is and what a trailblazer he is. This is why he is so attacked by Western press. He's a very passionate and direct lover, but not a womanizer, and was good to his wife. What I most dislike about this portrayal is that he is depicted as a man so devoted to his career and ambitions that he would neglect his wife. The book claims that his wife cried a whole day when she learned he became Russian president because she knew her private life with him would be over, and that Vladimir himself didn't tell her that he became president, that she found out from her girlfriend. I believe others wrote this book, and that some American political leaders extorted Vladimir into releasing this version of his life story.
Wait. Oh, honey. You can't be sleeping with the woman's man in your brain and be all saying you feel for her. He be womanizing with you, honey.
The most inaccurate parts of this book are about his family life. Some depictions about his family life are absurd and absolutely unfair to Vladimir. Come now. Why would a wife cry when she learns her husband has become president? Doesn't that strike you as a strange and inconsistent statement? The most accurate part of the book, in my opinion, are his political views and his views about Chechnya. I believe that his wife cried when she learned he became Russian president, not because she feared her private life with him would be over, but because when she found out she was dying. I would describe Vladimir as very direct, passionate, highly intelligent, full of depth and longing, and who blazes his own trail in love and life. Though he's very pragmatic, underneath it all, he's a dreamer and can't be very romantic, with unabashed directness and daring, and with a devotion that many think him incapable of. This man has inner depths that he only reveals to his woman. I think there's some bad translation of the book. For instance, his family is described as talking frankly about their father's temper, and yet in another section, his wife mentioned that he never raised his voice, though he could answer sharply. These contradictions in this book indicate that not all aspects of the book are truthful. My experiences with Vladimir seem to indicate that Vladimir's enemies have skewed this book to make him appear cold, ambitious, and uncaring. To sum it up, the average person who deals with all Vladimir deals with will be far worse than Vladimir. I feel he's very direct and often has a take-it-or-leave-it approach to how he presents himself. This could be misconstrued as a temper. He doesn't play games unless he's intimidated. He's incredibly... I don't want to go there. He's incredibly honest for a politician, yeah. And I don't respect Vladimir when he's intimidated. When he's brave, it gets him in trouble. But a head of state is garbage, like most of them are, if all he cares about is to pander to public opinion and the press. If you try to cage Vladimir in, especially if you're up to no good, his language can get a bit salty. But at least you know where you stand with him, unlike some politicians who are real snakes. I almost gave this a 3-star rating, but because Vladimir wrote this, I decided to give it 4 stars. But the Vladimir I know is not portrayed in first person.
Did anyone find that review helpful?
1 of 3.
What? Yeah, 1 of 3. One person that found this review helpful.
Each one of her reviews have found something helpful.
Someone out there is going, yeah, this. Yeah,
She's currently being trolled. Okay. I follow the goofballs besides Chris Chan, if so. Anyone remember Chris Chan? Ever heard of Chris Chan? I was reading about something awful phone read about Ulia. Chris Chan. My temporary fill for Chris Chan is Gabriella Chana. If you don't know, she's a middle-aged woman who believes that due to her unique genetic heritage... Oh yeah, she is currently being trolled. Okay, so that judge has to be a troll. Yeah, so someone is currently trolling her. Oh my god. Damn it, Gabriel.
That's from about 6 months ago.
Yeah, that was 6 months ago, though. Oh, who is it that's doing it now, though? So that judge has... the judge account has to be a troll. And it's not a very popular one, because she ain't getting any fucking views. Doesn't mean you can't get a serious LK exclusive interview. Oh, I'm pretty sure I could get a serious exclusive interview. A charismatic website, but their news reporting is second to none 24/7. What site is that? CBN.com. Okay. Russian news 24/7. Catherine the Great. The leader of our army against the anti-Semitic Jesuits has the genetic profile of courageous Erwin Rommel. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Courageous Urban Rommel?
You magnificent bastard, I read your book!
Wait. The Jesuits are anti-Semitic. But she's got the genetic Rommel? Rommel! You know what? Rommel!
Oh, the desert fox.
Here, okay. I want you to guess which side Rommel fought for during World War II. Here's a hint. Not us!
See, Kyle. I think she's insane. Started posting videos on YouTube that people have abused her ever since, which feeds her insanity even more. Yeah. The Jesuits are anti-Semitic, but she has the genetic profile of the courageous Erwin Rommel.
That is a Mobius strip of madness.
Can I play with madness?
I want to spend an entire day and just read that entire block of text just to see what it says.
I do. I want to break it down and read it.
That'd take for fucking ever, though, but I think it would be worth it in the end.
Vladimir Putin and Brent Spiner have, in case the Jesuits kill Brent or Vladimir, sponsored since 2005 a list of men who want to marry me. Jesuits find these men with their love for Howard Hughes' great niece a real threat to their goal for worldwide dictatorship, so these men have become victims of Jesuit plots. Matthew McConaughey...
Wait. She's Howard Hughes' great niece.
Apparently.
She's Howard Hughes's.
Wait. It makes perfect sense now. Well, she thinks she is, at least, you know. My exciting husband is Jesus Christ. Spiner, Putin, McConaughey, Jackman are not as awesome as Jesus, but I stick up for them because they are good men. You can't buy new copies of Brent's excellent album, Old Yellow Eyes is Back, because Laurie McBride threatened Brent with tabloid exposure as the actor who had a long-distance love affair with me while having sex with Laurie if he continued to market the album.
Of course, that's why you can't get Old Yellow Eyes is Back.
Laurie knows that in all his music albums, he sings about me. The forbidden music is featured here at this website.
That's why you can't... Has no one told her about iTunes? No one? I'm betting Old Yellow Eyes is Back. It's on the iTunes. Willing to bet. Just saying.
Brent's been in love with me since 1990, willing to die for the Jesuit general, her boss. Laurie McBride has impregnated herself, artificial insemination or through Brent's clones, or with Brent's stolen semen back in 2001, and uses her baby, born in 2002, who is not Brent's adopted son, as a weapon against Brent's love for me. Jesuit is the richest and most murderous organization on Earth.
Well, no, hang on. Pause. If this woman has clones of Brent Spiner, why does she need the original?
More importantly, how does she become the female general of a male-only order?
I know. That's...
Jesuits invented cloning and discovered mind-reading technology before anyone else. See my Gabrielle Chana's writings webpage for more information about Jesuit treachery over all of us. Stuart Pullman is a fictitious name for my ex-husband in the narrative. Because Brent has never made love to Laurie outside of her rape of him September 1902 or with the Sex Kitten program where Brent's body is switched out with his clone, and Laurie only hangs around Brent to destroy his relationship with me, she can't produce a book movie about Brent's intimacy with her, like how I've described Brent's phone conversation with me in this memoir, because this would land her a defamation lawsuit that she'd lose. Laurie uses her baby, conceived through artificial insemination with Brent's stolen semen or through Brent's clone, as her weapon. Brent's adopted son is another child, not Laurie's.
God, I hope Brent Spiner never sees this, because I respect the man too much. He's not a bad guy. I've met him. Not a bad guy. I hope he never sees this.
I hope he sees this. This is hilarious. This is fucking hilarious.
Are you kidding? This would scare the piss out of the poor man.
Probably would.
This is like Taxi Driver shit. This is like that guy who thought that fucking Jodie Foster was in love with him and shot the fucking president.
Oh, God.
This would scare the piss out of Brent Spiner.
I wouldn't be surprised if the person running the sites, the Church of Gail and the other one, are the trolls. That judge guy.
Apparently, she has a Nobel Prize in medicine, and Harvard University have gave her honorary degrees in medicine and law on her conspiracy law.
Huh.
That she wrote herself.
To be fair, Billy Joel has a honorary degree, so they kind of
they hand out to any talent.
Apparently, this law is 1,600 pages long.
Damn. Our psychiatrists have determined that Vladimir battled depression 2006 to 2009. He prepared a suicide video for a suicide that would appear to be a natural death, just because his love for the forbidden woman, me, forced him into the Ludmilla charade. Fuck, suicide video. Putin does it his way? Okay.
Space Pope's like, still 324 people watching this. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I'm here.
The Jesuits of the powerful Roman Catholic Church have controlled and run the United States ever since they established the Federal Reserve Bank in the U.S. in the earliest 20th century. Therefore, no one can publish or broadcast anything through the established routes that go against their agenda, so I had to publish and write this myself. I offer Catherine of King David to the world for free at this website, but my life story is copyrighted, and I own the copyright. Yeah. See bottom of this webpage, because I am the author. Oh, God, I have to read the copyright notice. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's a hell of a copyright notice.
I don't think this is a copyright notice. This isn't a copyright notice at all.
Oh, she made Reddit. She made Reddit, apparently.
Oh, did she? Oh, good. Oh, good. She's on Reddit.
Yeah, it says it's Gabrielle Chana is batshit
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In November 1993, I graduated from the Institute of Children's Literature and received a diploma. I decided to further my writing skills so that I could be a novelist and ordered books about writing from the Writer's Digest book club and continued my subscription to Writer's Digest magazine. I started my novel, Silver Skies. Through my studies at the Institute of Children's Literature, I learned that I had an instinctive sense of what constitutes great writing, and that if I trusted my instincts and guts as I wrote, I could produce a great work of art, as demonstrated here. I figured this out because often after I sent off an assignment to my writing instructor, Jim Murphy, and then later read it, the same weaknesses I'd noticed during my readings would be exactly what my writing instructor would point out later when I received his critiques. Why didn't you adjust it before you sent it to him? I discovered I had an innate gut sense about what is right and wrong in my writing and relied on this as I worked on Silver Skies. As I worked on my writing, if something didn't sit right with me, I'd go back and listen to my guts and let my guts tell me what to do. My guts became a replacement for Jim Murphy as I worked on Silver Skies. Oh, joy. To give me feedback about how to fix what my guts told me was wrong with my writing, I bought more writing books and studied them. My guts were ruthless as I critiqued my own writing. If I didn't love what I just wrote, I'd go back and work on it until my guts loved it. How does this have everything to say about a copyright? Well, I analyze the works I admire and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so kids, the lesson here is you don't need an editor. You just need intestines.
Yeah, you need intestines and, I don't know, maybe a sandwich or two. That'll help.
Yeah.
Come on, Gabriel. Damn it. Leave me a reply, Gabriel. You have to. Maybe she will make you a priest of her church, spreading the gospel? I guess.
Come on.
Come on. This website is a collage of Gail, oh god, and her life. Brain-to-brain communications. Brain-to-brain command.wpd. Oh, I'm afraid to open that. No. I'm not opening that. I do not fucking trust you with WPD files. No. You're insane. That's not getting opened. Oh, God. Well, I think for the first inaugural batshit insane episode of whatever the fuck this is, I think it went relatively well. What do you guys think?
Why am I still here?
Oh
God!
I think half of my frontal lobe is tapioca. So yeah, that probably sounds like a successful run.
Oh God!
This way lies madness, man.
Down this path lies madness.
Did you ever see that John Carpenter film, In the Mouth of Madness?
No, The Mouth of Madness. We're in it, man.
Yeah. I now know what book was what Sutter Kane wrote. It was called Silver Skies.
Lord Cat finale. Open it. What?
Yeah, for the finale, open that awful file.
No. I don't trust that. That's infected with something. Can I play with madness?